Hi, my name's Salma Rabat and I'm from Leicester, and I'm going to tell you a bit about a new project that we've just launched in Leicester called the Eat and Meet Project. The Eat and Meet Project is being run by an umbrella organisation called the Islamic Society of Britain. The Islamic Society of Britain is a national organisation, and it's a voluntary organisation that's committed to a stronger Britain. In terms of Eat and Meet, last year we had a one-day programme as part of Islam Awareness Week where we provided food and a bag containing toiletries and food items to refugees, asylum seekers and homeless people in Leicester. That one-day event, we had nearly 100 people who came through the door and shared a meal with us. At the end of the day, we had these bags prepared with food and toiletries that each person could take away with them. But because from the fundraising we did in the community, we had more than 100 bags that day. I was trying to give a chap that I met there a second bag, and he actually didn't take a second bag because he said he had nowhere to store it, and that left a really lasting impression on me, because I thought, what are his circumstances that he can't take a second bag of food that he obviously needed very, very much. So then, with some other members of the Islamic Society of Britain here in Leicester, we sort of sat down and thought, what can we do to reach homeless people, refugees and asylum seekers in the city? We decided that we wanted to try and provide a hot meal once a week for 12 weeks during the winter months, and also again a bag that contained food and toiletry items so that they had something to eat for a few extra days and that they weren't totally destitute whilst it was winter and the conditions were so horrific. We met with a few agencies to get ideas of what to put in the bag, and we came away with putting in things like fruit, baked beans, tea, sugar, and for people who are rough sleepers we also put in very easy to eat snacks like crisps, cereal bars, chocolates. And in terms of toiletries, we're putting in things like sandwich towels for ladies, but also toothpaste, toothbrush, under towel and water, of course, for them to drink. Now the project has started on the 3rd of November and will run through to the end of November. What we're doing at the moment is managing to provide a hot meal for 50 people, but we have got capacity to provide a hot meal for 100 people each week. And the bags, the way that's operating is we're actually dropping off bags to various centres across the city, including organisations that work with homeless people, refugees, asylum seekers and women who are living in a refuge. And we drop off however many bags these agencies want, and they then distribute them to the people that need it the most. We also have bags that we've given to the outreach team based at the Dawn Centre, and these bags are for people who are rough sleepers, and these also include hats, gloves and socks. So again, because it's so cold and it's so harsh out there, it's just something to try and keep them warm. Now, in terms of the project, we've been fundraising mainly from within the Muslim community. We've had support from different agencies like Muslim Hands and Islamic Relief, but mainly the bulk of the fundraising actually has been through donations from people within the community. But in terms of the actual feeding that we do and also collecting toiletries, this has come from a whole range of people from different faith and no-faith backgrounds. I think we've just been overwhelmed with the amount of support we've had from statutory, non-statutory, voluntary organisations, as well as people who found out about our project and have just picked up the phone or sent an email saying, how can we help? And so now we've got a whole range of people that come and provide a hot meal every Wednesday, and we've got a diverse range of people who are collecting items for us that we can actually put in the goodie bag. We're hoping to run the project until the end of January, but hopefully if funding allows us and we've got enough money in the account, then we're hoping to carry on beyond that. If we've got funding available, we are hoping to carry on the project beyond January until maybe April. How the project will continue, I'm not too sure at the moment, but we are hoping that people carry on being as generous as they have been, and people carry on supporting us so that we can help the homeless people and the destitute people in our city in the best possible way. If somebody wants to find out more about the project or offer their time, they can contact us via our email address, eatandmeet@isb.org.uk.